That's upsetting.
There's a fucking meme where it's like, so X don't give it to you?
Not anymore, he ain't. Shut the fuck up.
I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need to be reminded that fucking X's dead. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Probably up in heaven and the niggas dead. Hey, I'm actually going to test something really quick while we're doing this. Yes! Yes, we can! Thank Christ. Awesome. Okay, cool. Back to what I was doing. I just tested. Everyone's playing a band. But who's the one person to say play the instrument alone? Han Solo. OBS. If you can't do something at the bar, if you can't do something at the bar, it's a cantina.
What is up, everybody? We are back again on Friday. This is Falcon and the Winter Soldier after show. He is Frosty. I am J Flawless 7. And holy crap, what an episode.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I say this
Super
every time,
wow.
but wow,
I
wow,
know,
wow.
We always say this, and we totally
Wow.
stole it from the movie
Pitch
pitch
meetings.
guys. Yeah, the pitch meetings
Pitch
guys.
meetings.
But wow.
What is it? Really quick shout out to Ryan George making his first milli subs on his own personal YouTube channel.
Very nice. Shout out.
My bro.
Another shout out to Dave Henderson on YouTube and DBH730 on Twitch for giving me follows in between streams here. So thank you very much,
guys are
Dave.
awesome. Oh God, we love you. We love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we usually start this with our like initial ending reactions. But I think that was it.
Yeah.
Great episode.
Wow, wow, wow.
Great episode. Oh, that adds so much. So much to the lore of MCU. Again, so much intrigue and spy stuff, but also action and like Marvel back and forth, kind of getting at each other, kung fu,
And
fighting,
other
and yada yada.
worlds being tied into all of this. Fucking
That's
Wakanda.
let's go. See, Marvel gets it, man. We made so much lore, and now they're just slowly dripping it all in, and nom, 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 give me it all. Give me it all. Give me all the MCU, baby. Let's go. So you want to just kick it off? What are we kicking off with?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Wakanda 6 years ago.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, so the episode starts off Wakanda 6 years ago, and Bucky is chilling with Ao.
Yeah. That's a
in,
jam.
in some cave.
White Wolf Bucky, yeah. He's in the cave.
Yeah, we can call him White Wolf Bucky.
Yeah, White Wolf Bucky at this point, because he's learning to become like the White Wolf at this point.
Yeah.
6 years ago. That would have been 2017 MCU.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
before
2017.
Infinity. But like almost to Infinity War.
Before Endgame, after Civil War.
Yeah, so Infinity War-ish.
Before Infinity War, after Civil War.
Yeah, so it's ish in that time because he comes back and does his kind of. So yeah. What does she do? What does Aoi do to him?
She starts saying the words.
Almost immediately. Yeah.
Like the Bucky words.
The words.
The Winter Soldier words.
Oh yeah. So
Bucky's like really, really, really fighting it and like super fighting it, but he's crying because he's flashing back to all everything the shit that he's done.
Because
everything he's done.
Sure, he was brainwashed, but he didn't just black out during those moments. He saw everything.
Yeah.
So he has the memories for all that, and that hurts.
Having to relive them again.
Oh, that hurts.
Some hard stuff to do.
We saw the death of well, not the death of, but we saw the scene that leads up to the death of Stark's parents. We saw the car crash.
Yeah.
And that hit him hard too. Yeah. And that sucks. Like that. Again, I'm gonna shout him out right now. Again, Sebastian Stan. What a fantastic actor.
Super, super good actor.
You want to play a guy who's been absolutely broken and then rebuilt as 3 different things? A soldier, the Winter Soldier, and now Bucky Barnes.
Yeah.
Like
just
he has been
so good.
He's broken and he's crying and sad and just hurt and like what a great actor for it. Sebastian Stan. Thank God. You do so well. You did very well in this scene. Gets me going. Bring a little tear to my eye.
So yeah, he actually fights through all of it and totally succeeds. And then Ao just says, "You are free."
You are free. Yeah.
And so he's completely gotten through all of his past shit being a Winter Soldier. And
poor guy.
He's free. And then just before the scene cuts out, he laughs.
Yeah, because again, if you're being told like, all right, it didn't work, you're free. He got a wave of joy over him, which is incredible. Mm-hmm. Again, the acting prowess of Sebastian Stan is incredible because like to show that in just facial expressions and like laughing and crying and beautiful.
Very good. Very good. So now we so we cut back to exactly where we left off in the last episode with Ao and we kind of got to correct ourselves from the last episode because we totally thought that was Okoye just in pure excitement, we thought it was a Koye, but it's not a Koye. It is Ao,
Yeah, yeah.
one of the crap. What are they called?
Dora Milaje.
Dora Milaje. Yeah,
Yes.
the King's Guards.
King's Godsman.
Yeah. So
Or women.
yeah, she basically. Bucky says that Zemo's a means to an end because she says at the end of the episode, like, we're here for Zemo. And he tells her that he's a means to an end, and she gives him 8 hours
That's it. You
to
do what you have
he needs to do with Zemo, and then he's theirs. 8
And,
hours.
oh God,
That's not a lot of time.
No. What do you think that they would just? Oh man, they are going to flay him from end to end.
Ramsey style.
Yeah, exactly. You committed regicide on our king.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna do some pretty bad stuff to him.
Oh yeah, real
Pretty
bad.
real bad, real bad stuff.
Yeah. So then, Bucky goes back and gives back the Komoyo beads and goes back to wherever him and
I
Sam
just
and
called
Bucky
it.
and
It was
them
like
were
the first
staying.
HQ. It was like
Yeah.
the area of first HQ of the Flag Smashers where we saw it. They kind of, or not the Flag Smashers, Sharon. They're kind of in that like area.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just called that HQ.
So he just straight up tells Zemo.
Oh my God, dude. Bucky.
Maybe for some leverage or what? But I really don't know.
Scare tactic. Like, all right, this is what we're going to do. And if you want me to help you by the end of this, be good to us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I let you out of jail because you were going to help us. So I could save you possibly from these, like, Milage. Possibly.
Maybe.
Kind of, I don't know.
We'll see.
Again, my whole thing was Zemo's playing chess and they're playing checkers, right? So, like, my dude just chucked it out like a red piece over a thing while Zemo just, like, pulled back his knight really quickly. It was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, that was, to me, that was a bad play.
On Bucky's part.
Yeah, on Bucky's part, bad play. Bad
I would have left it for a surprise because, I mean, we get that later anyways.
Right? Yeah, we'll get into that because, yeah, it's, he was kind of ready now for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess they get told of a bombing.
Yeah.
By the Flag Smashers.
To the GRC or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the GRC bombing. So then it cuts to the Flag Smashers like hiding out, I guess, after their bombing or whatever, and they're kind of just watching the news on their phones. It was just kind of a filler scene, but
basically, yeah, everybody knows about the repercussions of what they've done and the news covering it kind of thing. So yeah, very filler, but a little bit of like a bit of information for us kind of thing like that. Okay, everybody knows. Okay, cool. Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're back with Sam, Buck, and Zemo. And they're going they just did that really small, like they're all outside reading the news.
Oh yeah, no. Now we're at the part when Sam goes into the I'm gonna call it a textiles building.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing I can really call it. But yeah, he goes into the textiles building where the Flag Smashers were hiding out, and everybody just starts walking away from him.
Yeah,
and he's going. Yeah, well, where did Bucky go?
Bucky and Zemo are still with him at this point.
They're not in the building though, are they? They're just chilling outside.
Yeah.
Because wasn't it at the same time that Bucky was asking other people? Oh no, he was outside.
Yeah, I was setting the scene of them all outside first.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Sam goes in, starts asking about Donya, and they're not telling her nothing. They're just like hustling away from him.
Oh God, yeah, no, they give him nothing because they know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You're that.
Yeah, and then the same thing with Sam. Everybody's just walking, or Bucky. Everybody's just walking
Mhm.
away from him. And then we cut over to Zemo, and he's got this real creepy look on his face. You
He's
take that
doing
one.
well. Basically, again, with the whole like playing chess while everyone's playing checkers kind of thing. He's 3 steps ahead. Okay, back at the HQ, he offered Sam from the candy dish a bit of Turkish delight. They're irresistible, he says. And we get a call back to that really quickly because while Sam's up doing his thing, Bucky's trying to get some information for himself. Zemo goes up to the children and uses the Turkish delight as kind of leverage for the kids. Because again, my dude's playing chess. He
Yeah.
understands. Why go for the big head honchos who are like, I don't know what you're talking about? Go to the kids who have no idea. They don't know what the big picture is, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
go in there, and he even uses candy like the creepy van owner he is. And he's
Yeah.
able to get the information from a little girl, cute little girl, adorable. She looks like she's definitely like in Latvia. She's Latvian, and she's like
Just living
they
her
look
Latvian life.
right. They don't look well off. So Zemo
Living la
takes that
Latvia.
to he takes that to his advantage by offering them candy. And then later on, we'll get to that point. He offers her money to kind of continue everything because, again, he realizes that these kids are also not well off. So why not use that to an advantage? Use that to
Yeah.
play your pieces in different strategies, kind of thing, right? And he gets info about what is it? What's her name? The dead one.
Oh, Donya.
Daria?
Donya.
Danya,
Yeah.
thank you. So he gets information from her, from the little girl.
About her funeral
And
or whatever.
yeah, and then Sam and Bucky show back up.
Hey, Final Friday. Thanks for coming back. We haven't seen you in a little bit. Best episode
Hello.
so far. How are you both doing? We're
Oh,
doing great. We're doing
doing
great. That was
fantastic.
an awesome episode. Can't wait for the next one. How's your day going,
Oh, hi.
man?
Yeah, how are you? What's up? Let us know what's up. Again, super hype, man. Like episode, definitely one of the best ones. I'll wait until it's all over till I like give my like full
Yeah, because I mean, if we can
rankings and
take
stuff.
anything away from WandaVision for this, is
Mm.
wait for that finale.
Yeah, we're gonna get way more.
Oh
And
yeah.
this is just hype. This is just definite hype right now, which is awesome. Sam and Buck are back, and Zemo kind of plays his cards again. And he tells
Yeah.
the little girl, he says, see those men there? They are bad men, very bad men, not to be trusted. Because again, he's playing chess. He's putting it 2 moves down the line where, okay, I got the information from this little girl. Now these two can't. Because I am stopping that play right now. Genius. They're writing Zemo as Zemo should be. And I love it
I mean, it's not
so
like they
much.
didn't write Zemo as Zemo should be in like Winter Soldier. Like Zemo was a fucking hardo.
That's what I meant. I'm just saying that like the entire MCU is writing him as they should be. Yeah.
Okay.
But as we were saying, yeah,
Where are we here?
this okay. The thing is with this episode is the story beats
Yeah.
just roll through.
Yeah.
And
So
like
I
the
had a
episode.
note after the whole Zemo thing.
Mhm.
It's yeah. I think Zemo's motives are really starting to show with that scene.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God,
Like
yeah.
he's like, I mean, obviously he's like not only in it to help Sam and Bucky. Like he doesn't like Sam and Bucky. He
I was gonna say
definitely
he's
doesn't
never been in
like
it to help
Bucky.
them. He's never
So
been in it to help them.
no. I mean, he's always we've
Exactly.
always known he's had ulterior motives, but like they're
He's
starting to show.
he's starting to like it's starting to break. The cracks in his plan are starting to show.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I've known this mofo has been playing chess this whole time. He is thinking steps ahead because that's just what he does.
Yeah.
So like now we're getting those little like, all right, audience, poke. You're getting it. You guys see it now?
Yeah.
Basically, all the MCU fans who aren't super well versed in the MCU and stuff, they're now sitting there going, "Oh." While us kind of like hardcore guys are like, "Yeah, we knew it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we see it. We see it going on. We understand." Now we're getting that show of it. Cool, good.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. We get to the after that part again with the whole like we can now see the breakdown of his like chess game and stuff.
Yeah, because there's I must have missed a little bit, but my next note is about Bucky almost losing it on Zemo.
Okay, next up we get Sam calling Sharon.
Okay, I have that after Bucky losing it on Zemo. So yeah, Sam calls Sharon, and the power broker is pissed about Zemo killing Nagel. Like pissed.
Well, yeah,
So-
because again, that was another way for the power broker to give people powers, right? Like,
Yeah.
power broker wants his kitchen.
Is that why he calls himself the power broker? Because he broke.
He's a broker
power?
for powers. Yeah, he's a broker for powers. Oh God, yeah, they're not clever.
Oh,
they're
man,
not.
I really thought it was just like, I'm a big powerful man and I'm a broker, so I'm the power broker.
No.
God damn it! Come
Peter
on, Marvel, you know better
Parker.
than this.
Exactly, right? Like, he brokes powers, basically. He's a broker for powers. He's the power broker.
Yeah.
Again, we don't know that in the MCU yet.
True. We don't know nothing about the power broker right now.
We don't know a lot about him. In the comics, yes, he is a guy who is a broker for powers. So
Yeah,
it would make sense why he would like Nagel, because that's another reason. Like, having a bunch of serum is another way to give people powers. Right? Like,
Yeah.
in the comics, his power was to give powers. So if they're trying to realisticify it for the MCU,
Realisticify it.
I can't remember who I got that from. Joseph Anderson, another YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Realisticify. It's a fake word, but it means like you're really.
I've always liked realisticize.
Fair. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So we're getting that, and like maybe that's why it's like really upsetting to him, because he actually doesn't have the power to give powers. He concocts these serums with scientists and stuff, and that's how he gives people powers, kind of thing. Realisticifying things, right? Like, I love it. Really cool. Really cool MCU stuff.
Things.
Yeah. So
yeah, and then Zemo says something that makes Bucky lose it. I can't remember what it was, but
same. I'm still hype at the ending scenes.
Yeah. But yeah, Bucky almost loses it on Zemo because Zemo is being Zemo.
Of course, he's just talking shit like he would do. Then we cut to the flag smashers at the grave site.
Yes. Carly and her pal go and lift up a they open up a secret compartment in a grave site and retrieve a fanny pack full of serum.
Yeah. We get confirmation of how many serums are out there at this part, and that's heavy.
I think when she opened up the thing, there was like 7 left. I think
6 or 7, around that.
Yeah, I didn't count the ones that I didn't count how many.
Right.
Were around when they show up later, but.
Yeah, I never went through and actually like looked at them all. I should have done that.
Should have done that, but
anyways. I was way too enthralled in the episode, man. It was a great episode. I was too.
I know.
Like I even told you, I skipped a couple scenes in my notes too, just because I was watching it.
Yeah, there was a little bit that I skipped, so we're gonna be a little bit boned on that part because my slip was inside your slip, but I've got most of what you missed. So
right, so like it works out. And again, if you guys really enjoy it, go to Disney Plus, get it. Watch the episode, then watch us. You'll know what we missed. You'll know what we're talking about. So
leave a note in the comments if we missed anything that we
leave it down below.
We should talk about any questions, thoughts on the show, stuff like that.
Anything we miss in between streams, follows, donations, stuff like that, anything like that, comments. We will get to next episode, so don't feel left out. We're not going to leave you out. Yeah, we will not leave you out.
So
yeah. So back to Latvia at this point.
I think so. Cap showed up and he's like,
Cap
all
and
like, you
Battlestar.
guys can't handle Carly Morgenthau on your own.
Pretty much. You're not wrong. I'm not even gonna fight
Like
that.
he just shows up, storms in, and he's just being a dick right off the bat.
How'd you find us this time,
Yeah.
John? Obviously, I got eyes everywhere, dude. Calm down. I'm
Yeah.
Captain fucking
I mean, we don't
America.
have Red Wing anymore, so how you finding us?
Right? I'm fucking Captain America. That's what. No. So yeah, and then I believe that's where they do their little talk here in this part, and like saying,
Yeah, the
that
only
you
thing
can
I had
handle
for
it.
that is Cap is being a dick again, and that Sam wants to talk to Carly alone.
That was the thing. Okay, so and then we learned from Zemo, the funeral for Donna is happening later this afternoon.
Yes.
Now again, I don't think that's what the little girl said. I think the little girl said that, but also said some other things. I think Zemo got a lot more information than he's leading on to at this
That's
point.
a fair assumption because
I think
it's
so.
Zemo.
Right? I'm thinking so. Hence why, like, again, he took that information about the Dora Milaje, and he learned that later. We'll say that when it comes up, but he learned from that and kind of plotted his steps ahead, kind of thing, which is cool.
Like he always says, he's 3 steps ahead of everybody.
He's playing chess, bro. Y'all playing checkers.
So,
Oh, excuse me.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
burping too, and I'm trying not to.
I know. That's why, like.
So yeah, the kid shows up that he was talking to earlier, and Zemo walks up to her, gives her $500, or well, 500 whatevers, euros
Latvian,
probably.
Yeah.
And
Whatever they said in Latvia.
well, Latvia's in Europe, and 95% of Europe is part of the European Union now, so everybody uses euros.
Hey,
Except for my boys in Britain.
Britain, my Britain boys. Yeah.
So yeah, gives the kid 500 bones, says this is for your family, and then she takes them to the funeral or whatever. Meanwhile, like kind of side-eyeing over her shoulder at Sam and Bucky because they're the bad men.
She'd been told that she can't trust them,
Yeah.
obviously. And again, that's more of Zemo's big play, which I'm super into. I love it.
Yeah.
Give me more intrigue in our little like buddy cop spy series we're getting, right?
Yeah, so we get into at this point now we are Zemo, John Walker, Battlestar, Sam, and Bucky.
Yeah.
We're a crew now. Sort of.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
I'm not. Anyways, so we get to the place or whatever, and John Walker handcuffs Zemo to the piping or whatever on whatever the hell that thing was.
Yeah, it was just like a cooling tank or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever.
And then we cut to Carly giving a speech about Mama Danya. Really heartfelt speech. Had me had me in my feels. Yeah, because Sam goes in alone. He goes up into this balcony thing, and
oh god, yeah, this
yeah,
scene.
and then she
my
sees
god,
him, and she just straight up flinches.
And then
Just like, oh my god,
right? And then for like the next little bit of her,
and
like,
then
funeral,
plays
like,
it off like it's nothing.
She plays it okay for a second.
Yeah, and then every like other second, she's like looking up at the balcony, looking back at looking up at the balcony. I bet you everybody at that freaking funeral was like,
100%.
What the hell is she looking at?
What is she staring? Oh my god, is that Sam Wilson?
Yeah, is that the Falcon?
That's the Falcon. Wait a sec, guys, we gotta leave. Like, she could have been way less inconspicuous there.
Exactly.
Way more inconspicuous, straight up.
Yeah. So, anyways, everybody leaves the funeral, and Sam gets Carly alone, and they're actually making some progress.
They are.
Like they have a lot of the same ideals. It's just like Sam says, it's like I can't get with the way you're doing things.
Exactly.
You can't make a revolution without killing, or you're trying to do this by killing people, and that's not the way you do this. We got a comment here from Friday. That scene when Sam talks to Carly was really well done. Then, of course, yeah, John Walker ruins it because that's what John Walker does. He ruins everything.
Did you feel my eye roll there?
Yes, I saw your eye roll there.
I hope you felt that. I hope you felt that. I hope your heart jumped a little bit. No. He's hot-headed, okay?
He's too hot-headed, and you need to be a calm-headed dude to be Captain Frickin' America.
I'm sorry, were you one of those guys who hated Peter Quill after punching Thanos?
I was one of the guys that hated Guardians of the Galaxy for like 2 years until I watched it again. Because I got 5 minutes and I saw a talking raccoon and a tree that says Groot, and I was like, I'm out. After watching all the other Marvel movies that I've watched, this was completely out of my realm. It was nothing I had ever heard of before. I was like, what the fuck is this? So 2 years goes by, and yeah. Yes, I know I hurt your feelings, Frosty.
When you guys when you guys are done unfollowing JFlawless7, make sure to hit me up at AnythingGeek and get us all there.
That being said, since then, Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite arcs of the entire MCU.
Okay, good. Okay.
And I love Groot and I love Rocket. I totally came around on Guardians of the Galaxy, but for like the first 2 years, I watched like 5 minutes of it and I was like, no. And then Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out and I was like, I might as well give Guardians 1 a shot. And then I gave Guardians 1 a shot, and then that was when I was like, okay, this whole MCU thing is way bigger than I ever thought, and holy crap, I'm 100% in.
Okay, no, I get it. No hate. Speaking like a true non-comic reader.
Exactly. I watched the Spider-Man cartoons and the X-Men cartoons and all that stuff growing up. For the ends of the earth. But no, after all of that, I just kind of fell out of the superhero stuff, and then I can't remember what the first MCU movie I watched was. I think it might have been Iron Man. No. I think it was Thor.
Okay.
I think so. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, we're getting off track here. So yeah. Anyways, Cap comes and fucks everything up, and then there's this epic chase thing. But first, so like Cap gets word from Sharon that, or not Cap, but
Sam.
Slow down.
Falcon.
Breathe.
Yeah, I was
Sam gets word from Sharon.
There we go.
In his ear that Cap is on his way, and then so Sam or Bucky goes to jump down, and then all of a sudden Carly's got her mask on and just
the elbow from the heavens.
But how did she get her mask on so quickly?
Tell you, I'm just gonna chalk it up to Super Soldier. Fuck it.
Maybe it's just like
okay. If it was any other of the MCU guys, I could have easily chalked it up to Kree Tech. Like, okay, it's over my face. Let's go. No,
we've seen them put these masks on. It's elastic band and over the face.
That's the thing. She just right on.
It ain't nanotech.
It ain't no nano. It ain't no Kree tech. It ain't nothing like that.
No.
So we just didn't get a scene of her putting it on, and that kind of, to me, ruined a little bit of the continuity for the episode because I'd have rather give us a 0.5 second of her just doing that.
Like, because where did she have it? Where was she keeping it?
Right? I wish I could tell you. That bummed me out because out of nowhere she's just full flag smasher, elbow from the top rope. And it's like, if you're trying to realisticify everything, can you at least give us like a 0.5 second of just like the last little bit? Like just her like correcting it even, like just the final little done. But no, we didn't.
No.
So that kind of threw us both off for a loop there. We're like, why did she fucking put that on? What the fuck? Good fight, though. Great fight.
Very good fight. Very good fight.
Sam whipping out the wings at this point and flying off.
Yeah, and
Cool.
then was that when he does the whole like I'm gonna burn your face off thing?
That's the last fight scene.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay,
Ooh,
where are
okay,
we here?
I
So yeah,
remember.
so Zemo
Oh, crap.
slips away
Yeah,
throughout all
of
of
course.
this chaos. He slips away somehow,
No,
and
not
then
this point.
no, he did. He did slip away for a second.
Okay, he
Yeah,
does
he
at this
slips
point.
away
Cool,
for
cool.
a second, and then that's when, and then after
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sam gets or after Bucky gets pummeled in the face by an elbow, like a super flying people's elbow.
Can you smell what Carly's cooking?
She escapes, but then
Yeah,
they
straight up.
meet up in this other, or Zemo and Carly meet up in this other room, and Zemo shoots Carly in the stomach, but she doesn't die. But she drops all of the serum,
Yeah.
and then Zemo just walks up to the serum. He looks at it. He picks one up, and he looks at it. He's looking at it, and then he smashes it and stomps all of
Gets
them
him
out.
off. Gets him off. Because he
Yeah.
was what he was saying earlier, right? Done. No.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't need this.
destroys it. And then guess who comes to fuck everything up again?
Fuck everything up.
Yeah, he domed Zemo in the face with a shield before he could stomp out the last fucking serum.
Sir, he was shooting someone in the fucking gut and fucking everything up. He was literally about to kill Carly.
Wait like 2 more seconds so Zemo could smash that last vial, please.
That's fair.
I don't like
No.
fake super soldier. Out of pure animosity because I'm not strong enough.
I'm
It's the
sorry if you
o-
use the
That's
serum.
the
You're not
only
fake,
reason
are
he
you?
took the serum, and you know it.
Oh, I do. And it's not fake
Because-
super serum.
No,
It's not a fake
hey,
super soldier.
but you know what I mean. It wasn't like he did it to himself on his own will.
Yes. But think about it. In the first episode, when we got John Walker chucking that shield like a boss and catching it, he did that without serum.
Yeah, but it was bouncing off rubber mannequins.
Cool. I like it.
If he had super serum, that shield would have gone through those rubber mannequins' heads.
Good.
It wouldn't have bounced around. He wouldn't have been able to do the cool bouncy shield trick.
Get it. But Cap had the serum and he was doing cool bounty shield shit. So what are you talking about?
Yeah,
What
but
are you saying?
anyways, that was a super spoiler. Even though this is a super spoiler heavy review breakdown
please.
thing, but I don't know.
haven't
I like
watched
to keep
the
things in
episode,
continuity, and I just jumped ahead. So, anyways, back to
No,
where we
if you
were.
guys
Cap
haven't watched the episode,
sees,
watch it.
yeah, Cap sees the vial that Zemo didn't smash.
The one that rolled
The
away,
one
baby.
vial, and he picks it up and he's like looking at it and he's like with that stupid smug look that he always has. Quit rolling your eyes at me.
You just don't know.
hey, if anything is to be
I'm
said
sorry.
from my
No,
my revelation with Guardians of the Galaxy, my mind can be changed on John Walker. It just hasn't been yet.
Hasn't given you the reason for that yet.
Exactly.
The only reason I'm rolling my eyes is because you're making him seem like such a piece of garbage by like
He
giving
is
him
a piece of garbage right now.
smug-looking face with his big
I-
he looked at it.
I'm telling it at face value for somebody who doesn't know a damn thing about John Walker.
Okay. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
I'll give it up.
At face
But again,
value, he's
you
a
don't
super dick.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to say he has a smug, doofy face. I
He
get
did
it.
though. But anyways, Sam and Bucky start barging in, and he slips the vial in his suit or whatever. Did Steve have cool pockets on his suit?
He had like a tack belt and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of tack vests on
I
his
mean,
like,
Walker's
chest and stuff.
got a tack belt too.
That's what I mean. He's got like tack. He had like a tack vest kind of going over where he had a couple.
Oh yeah, he had a
pouches.
bandolier.
Yeah, sometimes not.
Anyways, so Yeah, Carly gets so we go to a scene with Carly and the rest of the Flag Smashers again. She gets a super angry text from the power broker
Yeah, it was not
saying
good.
like, "I want my serum. I want my serum now."
Right. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
2 seconds. Just finish up the scene. I'll be like 2 seconds.
Yeah. So basically, they're all talking about that, and Carly wants to kill Cap, but if anything is to be said by the fact that he has serum in his pocket, I don't think that's gonna go as easily as she thinks it is. So, yeah. So now we go back to a scene with Bucky, Sam, and Zemo, and Zemo's kind of on this whole like kind of totalitarian rant about how super soldiers shouldn't exist, and he wants them all to be gone and stuff like that. And then Cap shows up to arrest Zemo because that's what Cap's wanted to do this whole time. Cap, John Walker, whatever you guys want to call him. I don't like him. What Frosty says, I don't like him. But so yeah, like you're back now. Hello.
Yeah, I was trying to look on where you were at.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so Cap shows up after Zemo's kind of totalitarian rant about how super soldiers shouldn't exist. I don't know if you had any thoughts on that.
I just didn't enjoy what Sam said back. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me.
What did Sam say back? I'm drawing a blank here.
I don't know how far you are in that conversation about how super soldiers should be. He was talking about gods.
I just glazed over it. So
He's talking about gods and stuff, and he's talking about how I don't think that super soldiers should like
exist.
exist. And then Sam kind of cuts back and says, like, "You're talking like a god," or something like in that kind of thing. And it's like, well, that doesn't, like, I get it. You want to eradicate something, sure, that sounds like a godlike statement, but that just, Sam, you were trying to be cool there, but I don't think you pulled it off too well.
Yeah, exactly.
That was just where I was at, where it was like, that's a little strange to me how it sounds. But again, maybe it makes more sense in context of the next couple episodes and stuff. But to me, I was like, Sam, you trying to pull off like the cool, badass one-liner, and that kind of screwed up. You sound like what a god would say. And it's like, no, I was just talking about how I don't. I was just talking about how I don't like gods and stuff, Sam. Like, what?
So does that mean that? So does that mean that Zemo doesn't think that Thor should exist, or like Loki should exist, Odin, Hela,
Right?
all the demigods?
If you want to do the whole like realisticify thing, like the MCU has done, they're not gods. They're Asgardians, who are just a stronger species of like humanoid
Asgardians
of the galaxy. No, yeah. Oh, a weird theme. I get it though. Sam's trying to poke holes in Zemo's plan, but Zemo's just like 2 steps ahead of him.
Yeah.
Or just So yeah. What happens to this part?
Yeah, so anyways, Cap shows up. That's where I was just getting to before you came back. Cap shows up, and they're all talking about how Cap wants to arrest Zemo and just take him away and all that. And then a spear comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, let's go.
Spear comes out of nowhere. There's another, not Ao, not Okoye, but another Wakandan standing in the corner, and they're like, "We're here for Zemo."
Another Dora Milaje who just
yeah,
so cool.
Yeah,
such a great entrance.
And then Cap still being a dick, and then they end up all getting into a fight.
Yeah,
probably one of the more epic fight scenes of this episode.
Very good fight scene, especially when like
this whole series is full of great fight scenes.
I think that's why we were given like WandaVision in between, because we were given like a not heavy action right off a heavy action.
Yeah, because if you went from Endgame to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's just too much, man.
You're just getting it every 13 seconds just in the face, and you're like, I need a breather here.
That fight scene was super, super awesome.
Good. Good.
Yeah, here I kind of have a question.
Okay.
Is this Captain America shield from another reality actually made of vibranium?
See, that's the thing, because what I was getting at when we were watching the episode, right? Like, the whole thing was...
Because the spear comes in, stabs it right in the center of the shield.
Yeah, because when the Dora Milaje comes in and, like, jumps down and into the shield,
yeah,
she can pierce it and hold it, yeah. And that doesn't make sense when it comes to, like, vibranium. And
no,
honestly,
not at all.
I think, honestly, they know that. Because, again, Wakanda, vibranium, right? Like,
no, Wakanda, vibranium on vibranium? Would that not negate itself?
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I think that's right. I think that's the whole reason.
My whole mind changed there. I'm pretty sure that vibranium on vibranium negates itself, and
it can actually.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like how, like I don't know.
Like that.
The only thing that a lightsaber can be withheld by is another lightsaber or Beskar. But we're just pushing Beskar off to the side for now. Beskar is like an anomaly. Beskar is vibranium for all intents and purposes.
Oh, no, you actually made a lot of sense there.
Yeah, I didn't think of that because obviously all of their weapons are made of vibranium.
Right. Really quickly though, your YouTube title, I don't know if that's the right.
Oh no,
title.
I didn't change the titles. Shit, it's the same on Twitch too. Okay, you take it away for a minute while I fix that.
All right, so we get this epic fight scene though. I will admit, it was really funny watching John Walker get beat and then kicked into the spear that was in the wall. That was very good choreography. I'll admit that.
That was super good.
And like, okay, the writers were like, yeah, there's a spear in the wall here. And the choreographer was like, okay, fine. Bat, kick into that spear and throw him down.
Second place? Question mark?
Very well done. Very cool.
Yeah.
Super into that. Yeah, this is where we see Bucky and Sam just kind of watching. And they're just like, so should we... No? Okay. Well, I don't know. Then we cut to more of the fighting, and then we get to Zemo, who realizes what's going on, and he just backs the F out. He just... Nope. And he heads into a bathroom, and in our subtitles, it says door locks. So he, like, closes the door and locks it on everything. So, like, he's hiding, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
Like, he gets it. This is where my notes kind of go blank because I started watching a lot more.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah, if you got time.
So, yeah, Wakandans show up. Sam and Bucky intervene. Bucky's arm gets deactivated by one of the Wakandans. That was super cool. That was super cool.
Because again, they're Wakandan. They built the arm in the first place. They know how to just and remove it. Cool. So cool.
All right, give me one more sec here.
I'm glad whoever's watching us, thank you so much for showing up, even though the title was different, and realizing that it Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for
Final
being
Friday,
smart.
you are great.
Yeah.
We hope to see you out here next week for sure.
Thank you for being smart enough to actually take that extra step and be like, oh, that looks like their background for the Winter Soldier stuff. So that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
super
awesome.
cool.
Right? That's super awesome. So much.
All right, Twitch
yeah,
is fixed.
wow.
I'm gonna go fix YouTube now.
Get a cool part with Cap using a shield, which is fantastic. I like seeing that. And then we get a Wakandan spear through his like little leather straps.
Yeah,
into
right
a
through the
table.
little leather straps and like just sticks his arm to the table.
Locks him in. Instead of being a smart dude and taking off his freaking leather straps, he got stuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, you dumb man.
Yeah,
And
so
I get
yeah,
Walker
where
here.
were we? Okay, yeah. So after Walker gets his shield released, the Wakanda kicks it down, or like throws it down to the ground, and then like stomps on it, skateboards it up to her arm, just like Steve would.
Badass, very badass.
Yeah. Well, because Wakandans know how vibranium works.
Wakanda forever, baby. Exactly. Good relationship between like
the next thing I have is they weren't even super soldiers.
I know.
Just John Walker being all super upset and whiny about how he just got his ass kicked by Wakandan soldiers.
Super whiny. Angry and disappointed. I get it. Yeah, okay. But but yeah, no. That is definitely really our huge tell of the episode, right? Like the fact that he didn't say like
at that point you can know that he's about to go take that fucking serum.
100%. Because he didn't say like they were stronger than me or they were better at fighting. He straight up said, and they weren't even super soldiers.
Yeah. It's like, yo, Walker, we already know that you don't stand a chance against super soldiers.
Right?
We've seen it happen time and time again already, and we're only 4 episodes in.
I'm sorry, who saved Sam and Bucky on the semi-truck? Thank you.
Who distracted them so Sam and Bucky could escape?
Because they fell off.
He still got his ass kicked. They all got their asses kicked because the super soldiers got away.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But
so yeah, and then we flash to somebody we haven't seen in a few episodes.
Oh god, yeah.
Sarah Wilson. Or probably has a different name now since she's been married, had kids, and not married anymore. But anyways, Sarah, Sam's sister. Yeah, Carly calls Sam's sister.
Sam says in that previous conversation
that my sister's dealing with the same shit.
That was that click in her mind, like, okay.
Or no. It was Carly that said, the people that we're fighting are the same people that are trying to take your house.
I think Sam was the one who told her about all that stuff. Wasn't it?
Maybe.
I don't think she knew.
I'm not entirely sure. Did you seriously just have McDonald's dropped off? That's dope.
Just that sly little.
Yeah. So yeah, Carly calls Sarah and basically threatens Sarah's kids in order to talk to Sam alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super intense scene, and then we cut from that to Sam and Carly meeting up. Friday says that part when Carly calls Sam's sister, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna get really real. Yes, I was exactly the same. I was like, oh shit, because it gets bad when the bad guy calls the good guy's family.
If you were to that's the thing too. If you were to go into a lot of espionage or action or spy movies, someone from the family might die.
Exactly.
And that's super scary.
6 times out of 10 in those movies where a family member is involved, they end up dying. sending them on a big vengeance. Like, I mean, you can take the very beginning of John Wick for one.
Straight up.
Yeah.
There was 2 really sad deaths in that movie.
Yeah.
One was sadder than the other. But
Fucking don't kill my dog. I'll fucking
exactly.
kill you.
Never kill the pets.
My
Never
neighbor
kill the
cannot
pets.
watch that movie because just the dog dying triggers him and he turns the movie off.
Straight up. I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
But
No pirate.
he's
I'm
like,
sorry.
I'm a dog.
Come here, buddy.
I'm a dog. But yeah,
Good boy.
I think that again really feeds into what we got of Sarah and the kids in the couple first episodes. I think we are building up a relationship with them as the audience to watch one of them not make it, and I'm very
I
upset
sure
for
hope
that.
not, because I mean, oh, hold up. We totally spoiled another scene. We skipped ahead to the part where Carly bashes Bucky.
Yeah.
Like way
thought
before.
so.
Yeah,
thought so.
that first one. Okay, yeah, nothing happened to Bucky in that last part. Anyway, so then it cuts to Sam going to meet Carly. Like, it cuts to Sam being on the phone with his sister, and she'd be like, "Hey, you gotta go talk to Carly. She's threatening my children, blah, 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 blah."
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sam goes to meet Carly, and Bucky obviously is like, "I'm coming with you."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they show up, and Carly's like, "You didn't come alone." And
Oops.
actually, I don't think Sam even responded to that.
No. He was just like basically trying to be all boss about it.
Yeah, so then, then they're talking, and then Sharon tells them the Cap's engaging. Bucky jumps and Carly bashes him. How did she put her mask on so fast? Blah, 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 blah. We know that part.
Yeah. Go back to about
then Cap
43,
shows
31
up.
in our comment.
Then Cap shows up and with Battlestar, and they're looking around. Then all of a sudden, he can't find Battlestar.
Where did Battlestar go?
Where did Battlestar go? Oh, that's right.
Why is he gone?
He went to
taken.
Galactica.
Dun dun dun. No.
Anyways, so yeah, the Flag Smashers kidnapped Battlestar.
Yeah.
Lamar, and Cap's all running around. He's like, Lamar! Where are you, Lamar?
Wow, you make him seem like such a butthead.
I have to. It's my narrative.
Your like impression of him sucks, and like you make him seem like he's just like some like sniveling like, where's my boy?
Dude, ever since but they weren't even super soldiers.
I get it. Oh god, I get it. I can't even fight that.
Oh man. Just
yeah.
no.
So we're in between of all the fighting and stuff at this point, and we get flash cuts of Lamar whipping out a knife like a badass.
Yep.
And kind of free himself because Battlestar is a fucking boss. We're late in the stream. I can swear now. Fucking boss. And he's cutting himself out because he understands.
For a bit.
Right? But again, like they've all gained medals of honor, and they're all actually like representable heroes in their own right by like soldiers and stuff, right? So they know how to get out of this, and we get like more scenes of this is where it comes to Sam and John Walker, right? At this point, because
Battlestar disappears. Flag Smashers stole him, and then they knocked him out. My notes have a typo and it says they knocked him out.
I didn't even look at my typos; they're bad.
Yeah, and then Walker comes and starts. He's fighting the Flag Smashers, and this is where we realize that he's taken the serum because he threw his freaking shield halfway into a goddamn wall.
You called that when he
as
put
soon
it
as
into
I
the
saw
wall,
that shield
right?
go into the wall. I was like, "There's no way that shield would have just gone into a wall."
A normal dude would not have done that. Not have done that.
No, not.
And then we get a Flag Smasher like attacking him with a pipe, like a fully thick, like 6-inch.
Yeah. So first, this is where Sam ends up meeting up with Walker, and like right when Walker's throwing a guy down the stairs, and he crushes the electrical box on the wall. That was another tell that he's taken the serum. And then that Flag Smasher gets up, picks up a piece of rebar. Yeah, like Friday says,
It's
he
like a
totally
6-inch
took the serum at that point. Yeah.
It's like a 6-inch diameter rebar too. It's
Oh
not just
yeah,
like a
yeah.
little.
And
It's a
then
big
Walker takes it and he just bends it around his fucking neck.
Bender B. Rodriguez.
Yeah. So then, and then
What a
Sam
lot.
takes notice to that. At
Oh,
that
you can
point,
tell, he
Sam
can tell.
totally takes notice, and he's like, "What did you do?" And he says
You can
that
tell,
when
you can
well, you can he says that when John Walker goes walking past him, he's like, "What did you do?"
Right? You can tell he can tell, like almost.
Oh yeah.
He's been
I mean,
with a super soldier
yeah,
for a
Sam
long
is like
time.
best friends with Steve Rogers. He knows what a super soldier
He
can do.
knew what the hell he's getting into
Yeah.
right there.
And
And then
and then Bucky knocks out a super soldier, kicks
Yeah.
him through a wall, or punches him through a wall. Sorry.
yeah.
And then then we cut to Sam and John Walker fighting the Flag Smashers together, and that's when like you said, I love when they do tricky shit with their powers. And
Right?
yeah, Sam
It's
just
super
like
cool.
turns around and like jetpacks a Flag Smasher like right in the face, just
It's so
burn your face
cool.
off.
Like, again, super strength is great. But when a guy with super strength picks up some, like, say, rebar, bends it, and throws it like a boomerang, that's cool because it's different. It's not just I punch.
Yeah, so at this point,
yeah.
Battlestar has woken up and he's cutting himself free from the zap straps or whatever. So he gets back into the fight, and he ends up getting punched or kicked into a pillar, and you can right there you can hear the snap.
There was enough cracks and snaps that
Just like, and then that's when Walker goes running up and he's like, Lamar. I'm sorry, I can't stop.
You make him sound so lame.
But anyways, he's like
it.
he's all upset that his buddy Lamar is dead at this point.
Pretty much dead. We didn't get like a pulse check.
He was like feeling at his neck, but Walker was all like, like the way he was being.
Grabbed him at the face more, like he.
No, he grabbed him by the face,
like,
but then he got in on his neck a little bit with his fingers near the end of it. But I don't know if he wasn't really in a good spot to check a pulse.
Right. I just don't want Battlestar to leave.
Being all Dr. Mike on this shit.
I really love Battlestar, man, and I'm really upset because even earlier in the episode, while we were talking, I was like, "No, we can't see Battlestar dying."
No,
none of this.
Oh yeah, no, you did say that. You did say that. And
but then now we
see dead.
Now we see his, like, it could be his death right there, and that.
But then you
sucks.
see Carly's face.
She gets
Carly's in this fight too, and Carly like legit feels bad. She's like, I did not mean to kill anybody here.
Well, that's the thing.
Because I think at that point Sam's gotten into her head about the whole like killing people thing.
Exactly. And like the
Final
whole
Friday.
Fighting.
Final Friday says, when Battlestar died, I saw John Walker's face. I was like, he's gonna lose it, and he does.
Exactly. I knew it too. I was like, let's go. I'm screaming on the mic while we're watching the episode. I'm an idiot because, like, I'm like, let's go, kick some ass, John. Johnny boy.
Yeah. So.
Well, really quickly though, before we move on. Fuck. What was I gonna say? It was Fuck, we were talking about too much stuff. Move on.
Okay, well, yeah, so Battlestar's
remorse
dead.
thing.
Yeah, Carly feeling remorse.
Sorry, the remorse thing. That's what it was. She's in a fight with, like, 2 Avengers, a super soldier, quote unquote, right? She doesn't know, but he's putting up a fight, and she's super soldier with other super soldiers. So when a normal dude shows up, and he just gets blasted against a pillar, I think that clicked in her mind like, oh, okay, like he's not. I was fighting tough guys, but quote unquote innocent showed up and I gave him all my force and like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's where my mind was at, was like, yeah, all those innocent people that you killed were just like him.
Yeah.
Normal people. And I think that was her big click in her mind. Again, sorry for interrupting. Please.
No,
continue.
totally good. So yeah, at that point, after Carly feels remorse, all the Flag Smashers just kind of book it.
They're gone. They're like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Because
Everyone's
yeah,
scattered.
Cap's gonna like throw down. And well, he does. He
He
starts
fucking
beating the
does.
shit out of a Flag Smasher, kicks him out into the town square or whatever, and throws him down against the steps, and takes his shield and proceeds to bash his fucking head in.
Fuck yeah.
Like, you remember back in Civil War when
Mhm.
Cap took his shield and he busted out the arc reactor on Iron Man's suit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
It was literally that.
Yeah.
It was full rage.
It was that with more
taking
anger.
over. It was, yeah, exactly. Full
Like, Cap
rage.
was only doing it because Tony was super full of rage, and Cap was only trying to incapacitate him.
Exactly. He went for the weak spot.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas John Walker is like, I want blood, and I want blood
He
now.
he went for this weak spot.
Mhm.
Which was more of like a
In
human
front
being's
of
weak spot.
everybody. They've all
really-
got their phones out. He just goes Homelander on that Flag Smasher, says Final Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, full disclosure, I haven't seen Homelander. Is it a show
The
or a
Boys.
movie?
Boys.
Oh, The Boys. Okay, I still need to watch The Boys.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
the boys.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. That 100% makes sense.
Oh,
Guy with
totally.
powers takes it a little too far. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Like a
Boys
little
is
way
really
too
good.
far.
Please watch the boys. It's
I
very
will.
good.
And
Please watch
it has been on my list for a while, but I'm
Very good.
I'm only on season 5 of 9 of Scrubs. So
You got time. But yeah, no. Excuse me. The epic scene of him pulling up the camera and there's just blood on the bottom of the
oh
shield.
yeah.
That could be taken into a U.S. Agent prequel comic book title screen.
You're
right there.
absolutely right, and I know nothing about this U.S. agent, so I'm still gonna say, fuck John Walker. I see him as the bad guy he is.
That's okay. No, that's fair.
I see
so
him.
do a lot of people.
Okay, sorry. I see him as the rest of the world sees him right now,
Exactly.
as
So
an
that's why I get
overly
that.
violent bad dude.
And that's why I really enjoy this dynamic because, yeah, I've seen to the point where he's done something else and other things to the public and yada yada. And you can be the public. And I love that because I don't want to be a dick and spoil things. So I'm just like, yeah, no, he sucks. Yeah, he sucks real bad. Yeah.
Friday says it's messed up because at the cemetery, the Flag Smasher tells Carly he liked Cap as a kid, and now he gets killed by one. That was him?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. That was short hair guy.
Oh
Jake
man,
Gyllenhaal. I called him Jake Gyllenhaal.
That
earlier.
has so much more fucking emphasis to it now. Holy crap!
But again, if you want to be that type of guy, he was more of a fan of Steve Rogers. So
Yeah,
this is
absolutely,
a whole
and
different
that's
thing.
he's me.
Whole different guy, right?
He's
So I
me
get
without
that.
the intention of killing anybody.
Or getting your head smashed in on a staircase.
Yeah, I don't. I also don't intend to have my head smashed in at any point in my life. So.
Fair, good man, good man.
I also don't plan on starting a revolution against the government. So
That was actually a really good point. Thank you for commenting. This is why we love chat, man. Chat, you guys are fantastic.
Yes, Final Friday, you have made this stream awesome today. So yeah, basically that's the end of the episode. Friday,
Yeah, we
do you
cut the
have any
credits after that.
questions or theories for what's going to happen next episode?
Please give us
I
questions.
feel my theory right off the bat is John Walker is going to be stripped of the shield. He will not be Captain America anymore, and he's just going to go off the rails and be, like what you said earlier, an anti-hero named U.S. Agent or whatever.
Baby, let's go.
Which, even then, I still don't fucking like the guy.
You don't have to like him. No. Again, just like the Punisher. People don't like him for his killing, and him
I don't like the
doing his-
Punisher for his actor.
I'm not talking about the MCU. What are you talking
I don't even
about?
think
Barenthal?
No, I'm talking about
You're not talking about Barenthal. I love Barenthal.
the guy that played Shane in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Barenthal.
I liked him better as Shane. Every time I watched an episode of The Punisher, I looked at him and I was like, "That's Shane." Bye, Frosty.
No, yeah, I get it. I get it. Fuck your wife,
It's just
Carl.
like after I had never seen any of the Fantastic Four movies before seeing Captain America. So
Yeah.
watching Fantastic Four after seeing Captain America, I was like, that is not the Human Torch. That is
It's
not
Cap
Johnny
Torch
Blaze.
America.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Cap
it's
Torch
Cap Torch
America,
America.
yeah. Green
Yeah.
Dead Lantern Pool.
Cap Hume Torch America. Wait, no, that's too arsonistic.
Yeah, Cap Torch America. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah,
But,
Friday says he thinks John Walker will be stripped of the shield too.
100%. No, I agree.
He feels
I
John
agree.
will be a villain, like a villain super soldier. I
No.
like that theory. I'm willing to stand behind
don't
that
agree.
theory. Unfortunately, my guy over this way
agree.
has told me different already, and he just becomes like an anti-hero. So
Yeah, I don't agree.
he still does the right thing in questionable ways.
Like the Punisher, or say like another one of those kind of guys where
And see, I don't really align with those guys.
I get it. No,
I align with the
100% get it.
Spider-Mans and the Captain Americas and for
Yeah,
what
Boy
it's
Scouts.
worth, the Tony Starks.
Boy Scouts. Yes. No, I'm kidding.
No, good
but,
people. Good people that don't like killing other people unless they absolutely have to.
Again, Damian Wayne did the same thing. Batman's true son. He was a Robin for a bit. He kills people like nobody's business because he realizes that like if you kill the bad guy, you ain't gonna have a bad guy anymore. And I agree.
Was that
with
the
that.
one that was Robin for a bit and then turned into the fuck, I can't remember his name anymore. We were talking about it the other day, Nighthawk thing.
Yeah, no. Nightwing is Dick Grayson.
Nightwing.
Yeah, Nightwing's Dick Grayson. Red Robin is the third one, and the second one, Jason Todd, he becomes Red Hood. Hey, I know a lot of.
know Red Hood. I don't know a lot of DC stuff. I'm a Marvel dude.
Yeah, fun thing about that actually, Jason Ackles, the guy from Supernatural or whatever, he voiced the Red Hood.
Oh, Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, Jensen Ackles. He's now playing. He was the Red Hood for a while in a lot of comics, like cartoons. He's now Batman in a new Batman series coming out.
Really?
That's kind of cool. I'd rather him be Red Hood, but whatever. That's just me. Questions though. Let's finish this up.
Friday, you got any questions for us?
Gamble time.
Anybody
soon.
else that may be in the chat?
Again, I'll look up some questions too.
Yeah, I haven't. I've kind of just been sitting here, actually surprised at how off track we got at times, but how we're still only like an hour and a bit into this. Friday
call,
says,
which
"Do you
is
think
good-
Carly will die at the end, or do you think she'll turn good like Bucky?"
No. I think honestly she will be not killed, not arrested, but her story will end, and she will leave.
I have a feeling that something happens at some point in the next 2 episodes that throws Carly for a loop enough that she doesn't like what she's doing anymore.
Right.
And then she kind of has this whole change of heart, gets a hold of Buck or Sam, and is like, "Hey, can you help me take these dudes down?"
Oh God. Yeah, that's fair though. No, you're not wrong.
If I can take anything from WandaVision, it's like don't expect the expected.
Exactly. I'm saying
you're gonna get thrown for a loop.
Okay, to me, I'll say it right now. Zemo's our big bad. Carly's our secondary. Carly's gonna flip sides. She'll maybe help, or maybe just throw her guns up and just be like, I'm going back home. There's children there. There's families that I need to like work towards helping.
Yeah.
Because that's my whole thing, right? That's what I will say when it comes to that. Do we have any more questions, or should I go into
Yeah,
one here?
Going to one here.
We already got into this one, but I'm going to get into it a little deeper. How is the world going to feel about John Walker after he murdered someone in front of everybody?
They hate him. I say a good portion of America hates him now.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's going to get the shield removed.
Which makes, because I mean, I would gander that there's maybe a third of the United States that already hates him because they're on Sam's side of everything, whereas the remainder of those those other 2/3 of people that are on this new Cap side, I'd say probably half of those are fucking done with him.
Yeah, no,
Friday says they're gonna hate his guts too.
Yeah, no, I say we're gonna get no more Cap for that, like no more John Walker Cap. Sorry,
I'm gonna go, not from left field, but I'm gonna go out as far to try and call it now. Next week's episode starts with America taking the shield away.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. I think that's perfect, and I'm okay with that because again, now that he has this serum, he's gonna be doing other things now.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need to be Cap.
And there's not very many. Well, and there's exactly 8 people that can stop him. 9 if you include Isaiah. And 10 if you want to include Old Man Steve, because I still have a feeling he might show up.
Oh my god, I would love that. I would love that. He shows up and pops in the face.
Like even if it's like a final credit scene, like of the
he could
finale.
Probably get that.
I think that's something.
Where did Zemo go? Next question. Let's pump right into it. Where did Zemo go? Yeah.
Well, let's start eliminating places he could go. He can't go back to Madripoor.
No. 100%.
He will be killed there. He 100%. Can't go back to America because he's been exiled and everybody thinks he's dead already anyways. He can't go to most European countries because they know how much of an idiotic dick he is.
Yeah.
Where was he a baron? Well, I guess Sokovia he was a baron. So does he just go to what maybe used to be Sokovia? Just to chill?
I say he goes into hiding.
Because he's done. He's finished his plan. Like his whole motive was to get out and stop the super soldiers. Well, stop the super soldier serum.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say,
and he's done that to the best of his knowledge.
He leaves. He goes into hiding. Takes whatever super soldiers are left over, the flag smashers and stuff. Starts building that team that we've been talking about.
The Thunderbolts.
Starts building that. I'm thinking that's where he's gone from now on.
Friday, I definitely think we're going to see him in the next 2 episodes. I don't think Zemo's story's done here.
Oh God!
I bet if I look at IMDb right now, it'll have the guy cast as Helmut Zemo for 6 episodes.
My dude doesn't even watch the trailers. Don't look at IMDb.
No, I'm not going to. That's what I'm saying. Oh. If I did, I could probably see that. Yeah,
I can see that.
No, I don't watch the trailers. I don't want no spoilers for the next episode coming up.
That's the thing. No, but that's what I was getting at though. Is he goes into hiding? He's not going to disappear from the series, obviously. Hiding, as in we're going to get scenes of him.
Yeah.
In the next couple episodes.
Because at this point, he's not a main character, but he is a strong secondary.
He's gonna be our main bad. I swear. I'm calling it right now.
You got some smudge.
He's our main bad boy. Thank you.
Yep.
Gonna be a main bad guy. It's Mayo, but it's actually the guy from last Friday.
Oh. But, wait, this Friday? Not this Friday. This Friday's a cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zemo is a great character, and seeing him, Bucky, and Sam together is so nice to see.
I like that.
I think it's been a really, really cool dynamic. I'm not going to say I liked it, because I knew the entire time that Zemo had ulterior motives.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, obviously. He is a bad guy hanging out, exploiting good people.
But like you said, I love the dynamic of them together.
Yeah, the dynamic, the way that they play off each other, the humor that they're able to throw into this stuff, like the classic Marvel humor, because
really
the MCU wouldn't be MCU if there wasn't a little bit of funny in it.
It was, yeah, because we even, like, everybody even brings up, like, funny scenes, like, oh, dance battle, Guardians,
Oh,
haha.
dude, it's just absolute top
Because
tier.
it makes it definitely
Ooh,
relatable, right? Like,
child,
it makes it,
make it easier.
it really, like, I don't want to bring it back, but realisticify
Bring it back.
makes it more human. And
Yeah.
I'm super, because, like, again, a lot of, like, spy, espionage, buddy cop movies, they get the bad guy and they're like, we need information from you. So they lock him up in the back of a cop car and they like torture him, and then they do a mission and the bad guy's like, oh, haha, I escaped. In this one, we actually get a sweet little triple dynamic from everybody.
You know what just popped into my head from what you just said? At the end of the level, after you kind of beat the crap out of Dr. Robotnik and Sonic, you're just like,
Oh my god.
I'll see you later.
Fucking gone. Oh my god, you're right though. Exactly.
Because Sonic is too distracted by freeing all the critters.
Exactly. Because again, Bucky and Sam are more into saving the innocents, that they lose track of Zemo.
Yeah.
So that makes so much sense, and I'm so excited for it. I don't have any other questions, honestly. So one more.
No.
Should we do one more?
Yeah.
Or
I don't really have any questions. I've kind of given my final thoughts already. A super freaking great episode.
again, wonderful fucking series so far. Wonderful
Yeah, absolutely.
series. I like how we can actually have these 2-hour long discussions where we do go back and forth, but we can both still go back to the main where it's like, I'm into this. I'm super into this.
Marvel.
Even though we do we're on different sides of things.
Hey, it's only
enjoy it
because I
very
make
much.
John Walker out to be just the worst.
You really do.
But
hate
I mean,
this
he
guy.
smashed a dude's head in with his shield.
You're not
He
wrong.
is the worst now.
Steve Rogers tried to choke at a robot. We'll get past pleasantries, okay? But again, chat. One more.
You got anything
Give us
else?
one more.
Got anything else? Friday says this episode is a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I'd say maybe definitely a top tier episode.
I will never give.
Again,
I gotta throw it
poll.
back to my guy Dave Portnoy with the pizza reviews. You never give anything a 10, because what if this episode isn't as good as next episode or the episode after? You can't give it an 11 out of 10.
Exactly. There's no way to go
Friday
up from there.
says John Walker is a killer now.
He was always a killer. I'll say that right now.
I'm willing to say that one. He was always a killer.
Soldier, Afghanistan, Medal of Honor. He had to kill some people to do things.
I mean, yes, Steve Rogers had to kill some people too, but he always had a motive that was nothing to do with himself.
Well,
his motive
again,
was
though,
always other people. He never did anything intentionally to benefit himself.
Yeah, no, I get that. There's I'll get real. I don't want to stretch the stream out, but I would get really into the whole Bucky arc with him, and he did do a few things for Bucky's sake. Someone says Bucky, and he kind of. But what I was getting at
He's sticking up for his pal.
They're both looking out for their pals, homie. His pal his pal got a free robotic arm while the other pal got thrown against the pillar and crushed.
Yeah. But you know what Steve Rogers killed after Bucky died?
No.
A robot.
What? Yeah, I get it. Okay, yes. But what I was getting at was World War II soldier has to kill to be a World War II soldier. Fighting Germans, fighting Nazi, fighting the Japanese, fighting whoever was the enemy, the Axis, fighting the Axis. Now we have John Walker, who is in the Afghani war, who has to kill Afghani people and soldiers of their ilk to do. So they were both killers of their own war.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like war is hell, and they kind of had to go through it. And I'm glad that they picked. Just imagine if they picked some like Joe Schmo off the street who just like looked super good and they were like, this is our new Captain America. No, they picked a guy with multiple medals of honor. He served multiple tours in a war as well.
Oh, hey, don't forget, he's jumped on 4 grenades. It's a thing he does with his helmet. It's
Yeah,
a
you're not
special
wrong.
reinforced helmet.
Oh, you're not wrong.
He
Fuck.
sets
See it?
himself up to make himself look good.
Because again, bringing it back to the whole scene, he probably stood in front of a mirror and delivered that line and was like, yeah, I did that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you know who
that's gonna
didn't
make
do
me look
that?
awesome.
You know who didn't do any of that? Steve Rogers.
You mean the monkey on the unicycle with the umbrella?
So what? Steve's a good artist.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I won't admit. I'm an artist. I fucking love Steve's art. It's fantastic. I love it. Yada yada. But again, we're all just humans. We're not all gonna be. You're not gonna pick another Steve Rogers out of the group. I say that was the next best thing, especially if you're the government of America.
Oh, I have a question. I do have a question. What happens to the shield? What happens to the moniker?
I say it gets after it was in such a public light where he was murdering someone. I say the government and or like whoever's in charge at this point, I say they're gonna just take it and put it in the museum at this point because they're like, oh shit.
Really? You think they'll put it in the museum again?
We're like, oh, we fucked up. Okay, we were trying to make the moniker go up.
But I mean, at this point, this shield has a completely different. This specific shield, because of John Walker, has a new story of brutally killing a guy. So I think that they're gonna be like, hey Sam, we fucked up, and I don't think the world's gonna really like us putting this back in a museum because of what it's done recently. So
we don't live in a perfect world, Jay. Jay, we don't live in a perfect world where they're gonna give Sam the shield.
I don't know. Friday says that Sam realizes that he needs to finally be Cap.
Not with the way the show's going, in my opinion.
Captain Falcon.
I don't think, with the way the show's going and how they put the espionage kind of spin on it and how the government's doing its own thing, they're going to take it and hide it or do something else with it. I don't think they're going to be like, oh, Sam, sorry, we screwed up. Here you go.
No, I don't see it being an immediate thing. I don't really see the shield showing up again in the next 2 episodes, really. I think at the end of this series, I think that they're gonna do the whole here's the shield.
Okay, no, I get that. Again, it's
because it is a miniseries. There's nothing happening. There isn't going to be a season 2. And I think
they're going to have to.
And I think them giving Sam the shield could lead into a Captain Falcon movie.
I would be into that. I would be so into that.
Yeah.
But that just, to me, that sounds like such a, still, even though there is a little bit of downside to it, that still sounds like a perfect storybook ending to me, where at the end they're like, here, Sam, you get that. No, Marvel's never been into the whole...
we had our run of perfect storybook endings in the MCU.
Exactly.
And then it all got fucked up by Thanos. And then it almost got fucked up by Thanos again. So now that we're on a new phase, we're on a new era of the MCU, we need a few storybook moments here.
I get that. Maybe I'm just a downer when it comes to like, maybe I'm
just dude, believe me, I can be a downer the best of times.
maybe I'm just over here thinking about like the dark side, because I watched half people get snapped away, right? Maybe I'm like sitting here like,
I think we got a flawless truther here with Final Friday. Final Friday says that we also need Captain Falcon.
I love Captain Falcon. I'm not going to say I'm against that. Hell, I love Captain Soldier, man. Winter Soldier was an awesome Captain America as well.
If you guys read the comics, I love that name.
If you guys read the comics, you guys would understand that, yes, Falcon was Captain America. So was Bucky. So was Isaiah. So was Captain America Steve Rogers. So was John Walker. The mantle has been passed a few times. This is all new territory for me. So I'm trying to put it into perspective.
You're trying to not take too much from the comics.
That's the thing, right?
Into this new era of MCU.
Right, because I don't.
Final Friday says, how about Captain Bucky?
Look him up. Final Friday. Go on Google. Look up Captain America, Winter Soldier. not the movie. Look up like
Look up
Bucky
Captain America, Bucky Barnes.
Yeah, look up Bucky as Captain. You're gonna get some sweet images of his like black V, like leotard kind of like outfit, which is black.
Sick suit.
But in the chest area, it's all capped. It's like a perfect mix between Captain America and the Winter Soldier, where he kind of takes both sides of things and yada yada. Same with Sam. Sam has a white and red outfit in the comics with wings and a white, blue, and red shield, and it just. They look so good. They both do. So I'm okay with either of them taking it.
I know, it kind of tickles my half American side.
Right? But why not? Why not just do something different? It's Marvel. It's the cinematic universe.
Well, exactly. And they could absolutely throw all of you comic book guys for a complete loop and lead you into thinking that this is going to happen and then be like, oh, hey, we're throwing a whole new thing on this. Welcome to the new MCU.
Yeah. We got Captain America, but it's going to be Sharon Carter. Just imagine.
I'd entertain it.
I'd be okay with that. I would rather that too.
Well, we don't need a new Black Widow.
Oh, God,
but we need another strong female lead to kind of co-act with Wanda.
And again, if y'all have watched the previous episodes, I am a big advocate that they're building up the Young Avengers.
Yeah, there's that too.
So we're going to get a couple people as well in that area, as we're going to get the new Avengers, which again, if you look at the comics, we have the new Avengers, we have the West Coast Avengers, we have the Young Avengers. I think in this era, it's not going to set in stone things, but it's going to plant those seeds for them.
Yeah.
In this phase.
We got another one from Final Friday. He says, off topic, what did you both think of the Loki trailer? Well, me being a non-trailer guy, I have no idea.
Owen Wilson, dog. I'm so hype.
Wait, Owen Wilson is in Loki?
So hype, dude.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, I got to go way off topic here, but I was watching an interview with a golfer from the Masters. I can't remember what his name is, but he looks and sounds like Owen Wilson.
Wow.
So one of the reporters was like, has anybody ever told you that you look and sound a little bit like Owen Wilson? And you know what his reaction was? His reaction was, wow.
Yes!
Oh my God, it was the best thing ever. Anyways, no, I haven't seen the Loki trailer. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch it. I have seen the initial trailers for all the other shows. So I may watch at least that one. I have been staying away from the in-between episode trailers for the next episode of like Falcon Winter Soldier stuff. But I haven't seen it yet. Frosty, what did you think?
So hype. Time travel hijinks with an old Loki who's a bad guy still in this timeline, because it's the one that disappeared in Endgame when they went back in time, and the one Loki like who
that was my question was like Loki died in Infinity War, how is he back?
Endgame Loki, where they go and he like escapes and he's all tied up and he grabs the Tesseract.
the one that took the Tesseract. Okay.
So he's still a bad guy, which is great. Owen Wilson, he plays the leader of the time kind of cops kind of thing.
Oh God, are we going back to In Time with Justin Timberlake?
Basically, it's going to be so
I'm
good.
not going to lie, that was a great movie.
That's the one with they use like their watches.
Yeah. The time that you have left in your life is your currency, and when that runs out, you die.
I really enjoyed that movie. That was a fun movie.
It was a great movie.
That was in the same era as like Gamer and stuff like that, where they were all kind of
Inception had just come out too.
Yeah, they were all really fun concepts for movies.
Inception
and
is still in my top 3 movies of all time.
Yeah, straight up. Final thoughts? I gotta gamble soon, so final thoughts?
I've got a final thought here. Dave says, "Pirate, turn around. I don't want to look at your butt." Pirate. Hey, Pirate, turn around. Dave doesn't want to look at your butt.
That's for your OnlyFans. That's for your OnlyFans, not for Twitch.
Comments in the chat. Who thinks I should open an OnlyFans for my dog?
You gotta teach your dog the differences between Twitch and OnlyFans. Come on, man.
No, I don't have any final thoughts. I think I've gotten all my stuff out.
Yeah, I think so.
Final
Again,
Friday, anything left to say? Dave, you can probably head over whenever you want. We're just about to wrap this up, so.
I'm gonna gamble. Y'all gonna do your thing. It's gonna be a good night.
All right, well, let's get back. Let's get into outros. Okay, Final Friday says, final thoughts, great episode, so excited, can't wait for more. Dave says, all right, Dave, I'll see you soon.
Agreed.
Yes, so
Agreed with that one.
I have been
y'all.
JFlawless7. He has been Frosty. You can follow me at JFlawless7 on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all those places. You can go follow Frosty at _ginger_giant on Twitter. You can find that link in the post that I made earlier saying that we were live. Otherwise, you can see stuff from him on AnythingGeek, anything_geek on Twitch, AnythingGeek, all one word, on YouTube. Join our Discord, keep in the discussion, keep updated with when we are going live. All those links are into the description. Come follow us. Final Friday, you guys have a good night. See you next week. Yes, you will see us next week, next Friday, for episode 5 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Same time, same place, baby.
Absolutely. We'll be here 4:30 PST next week. You guys all have a good night. I can't say may the Force be with you because this is not a Star Wars stream, but may the Falcon and the Winter Soldier be with you.
Wakanda forever!
Wakanda forever! Peace out, everybody.